Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Subtropical, and today we're going to be taking a look at 5 tropical systems around the world. Invest 90L is going to be our most important one. This is in the Atlantic Basin. Looks like the season is getting underway in the next 24 hours. I'm so excited. It's going to be a fish storm. I'm pumped. I'm absolutely juiced up for this. We've got another North Indian Ocean storm by the GFS. That's going to slam India as a higher tier Category 2 system. And we've got 3 Western Pacific storms, mostly staying offshore apart from one which could strike Vietnam as a tropical storm. So let's get right into things right now with Invest 90L. The 2-day chances right now by the National Hurricane Center, 50%. I'm going to go more in the region of around 70%. And the 5-day chances is 80%. I'm also in the region of 80%. So we're expecting this thing to develop gales later today into tomorrow morning. It's going to be a short-lived subtropical storm, probably forming around Friday. Now, it's going to pick up the name Anna if it does. Anna, depends on how you pronounce it. Now, listen out for this in National Hurricane Center advisories. It's going to be around Bermuda, so if you are around Bermuda, expect prolonged periods of gales. Now, this storm's going to be doing loop-the-loops around Bermuda, so it is a difficult one to forecast. Here is our latest forecast cone, by the way, and here is the GEFS Ensemble's cone. So our cone depicting a subtropical storm its entire life, not saying tropical storm, and I'm calling it for a 16 mile per hour peak. That would be as it turns extratropical and moves into the more deeper subtropical regions of the world. GFS track saying much the same, not calling for hurricane strength system. It's going to be a weak, short-lived subtropical storm, and for more information, see the high seas forecast on NOAA.gov. Very interesting storm. We're going to flick over to some satellite imagery right now of the IR saw. Minus 50s, minus 60s, touching into the minus 70s as well. So substantial cloud tops for this part of the world this early. So I'm not going to complain about that. Looking subtropical already. It's got some characteristics. I would say it needs to just it needs to cover its centre a little bit more to be designated. I'm not going to call it a subtropical storm right now, definitely of invest status, but the way this has been performing, I don't doubt in 2 days' time that we're going to be looking at Anna, or Anna, however you want to say it. Peak 60 miles an hour, as I said earlier. It's not going to be affecting too many land areas, but I imagine a tropical storm watch will go into effect for Bermuda just in case the storm does shift further south than expected or blows up a large wind field. You never know with these short-lived early season subtropical systems. We're going to flick over right now to the North Indian Ocean. This is our more important sort of story right now. So here's the GFS model runs right now, depicting a 952 millibar storm peaking in the Bay of Bengal. Now that would be a strong system indeed, probably of Category 3 proportions. Thankfully not as strong as Tokte or Tokte. That was one hell of a system. I did not like that at all, and I am really upset to see the damages that have happened in India. And if you do have a story from Tokte, please be sure to comment it down below. But we're looking at the Kolkata landfall here, so another major population centre likely to be impacted by this system. Looking at a significant landfall of probably Category 1, Category 2 proportions as well. It'd be in the higher bracket of Category 1, probably around that 90, 95 miles per hour. 100 miles an hour if we're really unlucky, but again, compare for something up towards Category 3. The sea surface temperatures around there are absolutely ridiculous right now, 31 degrees Celsius. It's probably only going to be wind shear holding this storm back. We're expecting around 15 knots for the entirety of this storm's life, so thankfully it's not going to be able to get anything substantial together, and thankfully it's definitely not going to be a Tokte, because I can just say I'm not ready for another Amphan or Tokte or something like that. I'm going to flick over to the Western Pacific right now. The GFS has 3 systems. Pretty normal this time of year. We should be seeing storms start piping up. The GFS already happy with activity. We're looking at 3 storms. The first one, as you can see right here, is a 980 millibar, also landfall around Vietnam, 96 to 120 hours. So again, this is quite short range. I'm expecting this to be tagged as an invest fairly soon. You can see it right here, or what is expected to become this system. Storm number 2 is a 973 millibar Philippine sea storm. Going to stay away from land, 180 hours away, so that's about a week. So again, short to medium range. We'll be able to see this as an invest fairly soon, I imagine. I can't point out the wave right now, unfortunately. It's just in this broad area of slop in the Western Pacific, but pretty typical. And then the third storm is a 949 millibar Philippine sea storm, following much the same track as this. Now, what concerns me is this is how Surigay started out. Our last storm, Chrising, which didn't even get tagged as Choi 1, fortunately didn't really get that strong. That was also depicted as a very strong system this sort of far out, but again, this has been sort of increasing in intensity on the model run, so we just hope this stays away from land. Typical this time of the year, Surrogate has happened, so we can't be holding our breath for anything weak. Anyways, on that note, that's about everything that I have in the tropics. There'll be more updates on this channel, plus on the Site Contracting Offset channel, so make sure you subscribe to that. Invest 90L will be covered like a tramp to a chip on that channel, I can say that right now. Anyways, we've got more prediction videos coming out, we've got everything coming out. There is absolutely no reason not to subscribe to this channel, plus all my other channels. And we've got Severe Weather Oz, we're trying to get that to 40 subscribers, there's about 12 hours left to do that. And if we do get to that, we will be uploading US severe weather videos, plus other worldly severe weather videos on that. So make sure you are subscribed to that. I would like to hit 40 subscribers there and see what audience we have. But on that note, enough promotion, and it's time to end the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That's all from me, and I'll catch you all in the next storm. Goodbye.